What's up guys, it's Stingers Daily, and the topic of today's video is how the Dallas Mavericks can upset the Clippers in Game 2 of the series, if not just in the entire series. They played some great defense in Game 1, just great overall play, and they stopped the Clippers towards the end of the fourth quarter. But let's see if they can do it again. Game 2 is later today, and so yeah, that's basically it. Before we start the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Today we're going to be shooting for around 10 to 15 likes. It really helps the channel, and then I know what type of content you guys like or don't like. And we've been at 270 subs for a while, so our goal is to get to around like 300 subs by the end of summer. So if we could get to those two goals, that would be really nice. Alright, one of the reasons that the Mavs had such a good game in Game 1 is because of the role players. Dorian Finney-Smith and Tim Hardaway Jr. had such great games in Game 1, and Luka's supporting cast is a good reason they could win the series. If at least 2 to 3 of the supporting cast for Luka can actually have good games like how Tim Hardaway and DFS did in Game 1, that would be good. Because Kristaps was literally the 5th leading scorer for the Mavs, and he can definitely improve. Luka was pretty much just doing whatever he wanted on the court the first 3 quarters, and then he just chilled the fourth quarter. But we have to talk about the Mavs defense, right? So the Clippers are one of the best shooting teams. That's for threes, for free throws. So what they did was they doubled Kawhi Leonard, who definitely isn't as great a passer as Luka. So you can't definitely get out of those double teams like you would expect Luka to with his passes. So he had to pass to other people. The Mavericks are okay with sagging off from 3 on other players on the Clippers because not everybody is the greatest shooter, especially like Rajon Rondo, even though he went 3 for 4 from 3. So they're going to double Kawhi and then try to force the ball out and get it to people who can't score as effectively or efficiently as Kawhi. So that was their main defensive plan, especially down the stretch. Another thing was the Clippers just could not hit their shots. I mean, free throws, threes, like they could not hit it coming down the stretch. And what was, like I said, the best team in free throws and threes when it came to percentages didn't look good down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Another thing to mention, Paul George did not have the greatest first half, so Pandemic P started trending again on Twitter. NBA fans were like, this guy sucks in the playoffs. But then he came out, had a good second half, and then people kind of stopped talking about it. The last thing I want to talk about for Game 1 is Kristaps Porzingis. Like I said, he was the 5th leading scorer on the Mavs, and the main reason he didn't score much was because the Clippers had Kawhi guarding him, so the pick and roll, of course, was not effective with Luka. So when they put Kawhi on Porzingis, it just became harder for him to score and stuff. But later down the stretch, he picked up a couple of dunks and buckets. But the Mavs need a good game from him in Game 2. One of the best ways the Mavs can beat the Clippers in Game 2 is defense. The Clippers only had 5 turnovers in the whole entire game, and the Mavs scored 0 fast break points compared to them having 12 turnovers. So that's a big margin. Game 1, Dallas shot 50 from the field, 47 from 3, and 77 from the free throw line. LA, on the other hand, 44 from the field, 27 from 3, and 75 from the line. With the team with such a high offensive rating and such good efficiency throughout the year, I think that is completely not sustainable in Game 2. So Dallas cannot expect LA to shoot themselves out of this game. So what they need to do is be more stingy, hustle more, and just play more defense and do a lot of different switches on Kawhi and double teams so they can get more turnovers and fast break points. For most of Game 1, Ivica Zubac was guarding Luka. And Kawhi, obviously, like I said before, was guarding Kristaps Porzingis. So one of the main things is Luka needs to get Zubac out of the game, whether that's foul trouble or just beating him in any type of way you can. Because one of the biggest things is the Kawhi and Zubac pick and roll. Because Kawhi's improved a bunch as a passer. And when Kleber's guarding Kawhi, he just doesn't have enough athleticism and strength to switch over and then switch on to Zubac and then at that point go block the shot. And the thing is, the Mavs can't afford to bring in a third defender in that situation because the Clippers are too good of a shooting team. They can get a good shot on the perimeter, and that would be 3 points more than 2. So what they need to do is make sure Zubac and Ibaka, who most likely be guarding Luka, because obviously, like I said, Kawhi guarded the big man to take the pick and roll out of the game. They need to make sure that Luka decimates them in any way, whether that's making them foul him, whether that's driving a lot and getting a lot of layups and hard contacts, whether that's making them get tired. I don't know. A bunch of different ways. They just need to make sure the centers are out of the game to stop the pick and roll with Kawhi and Ibaka/Zubac. If Dallas's defense just keeps it up, just stays afloat, and Dallas can shoot as good as they did in the first game with the threes, like Dorian Finney-Smith goes off, maybe this time it's I don't know, Josh Richardson or what's his name, Jalen Brunson had a pretty good game too. So, and Kristaps needs to step it up, like I said before. So just to make sure of a lot of different guys on offense. DFS has been good. He just needs to keep it up. Obviously not at that level. Just do enough and don't miss too many shots. If Luka has a good fourth quarter, he didn't have a great one in game one. If he has a good one, this game should be in the hands of the Mavericks. And pretty much that's it for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, and check out all our socials. Link in the description below. Before we leave the video, I just want to say starting tomorrow, we're going to be doing a bunch of NBA live, like playoff streams. I'm just going to be streaming and seeing my live reaction to like the Knicks and Hawks game. So tune into that tomorrow sometime from like, I don't know, 7:30, 9:30 on the Eastern Coast, if that's where you are, or wherever you are. Just tune into that. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below your opinions and who you got winning game 2 of this Mavs Clippers series. And it's been Jelly, and bye.